Welcome to the DataHangar Reports tutorial. The Reports feature is a powerful tool that lets you extract, filter, and summarize data from across your DataHangar system. Whether you need a simple list of flights or a grouped summary of flight times broken down by aircraft and category, Reports give you the flexibility to build exactly what you need. Let's walk through everything step by step. To access Reports, click on Administration in the side navigation, then select Reports. This brings up the Reports interface, which is divided into two sections, Report Templates and Report Results. Report templates are the building blocks of your reports. A template defines what data to pull, what columns to display, how to filter that data, and how to present the results. Once a template is saved, you can run it at any time to generate a fresh set of results. Report results are the saved outputs each time a template is run, giving you a historical record of when each report was generated and by whom. Reports can pull information from flights, SMS reports, and forms attached to those records. Filters allow you to narrow results based on any field. For example, only completed flights, or flights within a specific date range. To illustrate these features, we'll build a real-world example, the quarterly flight report that New Zealand operators are required to submit to the CAA. This report will cover all completed flights between January 1st, 2026 and March 31st, 2026, and will progressively build it up from a simple data list through to a grouped summary with a graph. Click Add Report Template to get started. Give your template a meaningful name. In this example, we'll use Quarterly Report. Select Flights as the data source. Leave the report type set to All Data for now. We'll explore the Totals option later. Next, switch to the Columns to Display tab. This is where you choose what information will appear in your report. For this example, select Aircraft/Resource and Flight Time. You'll notice there are additional toggle options available if you want to include leg information, and you can also attach form data by clicking Add Form. But we'll keep things simple for now. Switch to the Filters tab to define the conditions your data must meet. Click Add Filter and select Status, set the operator to Equals, and choose Completed. This ensures the report only includes flights that have been signed off, not open or canceled entries. Add a second filter for the date range. Select Scheduled Start Time, set the operator to Between, and enter January 1st, 2026, 0000 as the start, and March 31st, 2026, 2359 as the end. This covers the full first quarter of 2026. Click Save Template. Your template is now saved and will appear in the Templates list. You can click on it at any time to reopen and edit it, or use the action icons to run, edit, or delete it. Switch to the Report Results tab. It will be empty until you run the template for the first time. Click the Run icon next to your quarterly report template. DataHangar will process the template and automatically take you to the Report Results tab, where a new entry will appear showing the date it was run, who ran it, the report type, display format, and the number of rows returned. Click on the result to view the data. You'll see every completed flight in Q1 2026, showing the aircraft registration and flight time for each entry, exactly the two columns we configured. This All Data view gives you one row per flight. Now let's say you don't need every individual flight. You want to know the total flight time per aircraft. Go back to your template and change the report type to Totals. This unlocks additional grouping options. Under Group Sum By, select Aircraft/Resource. This tells the report to group all flights by aircraft and sum the numeric fields, in this case, flight time, for each group. For now, leave the primary group by set to None. Set display format to Table, then save the template and run it again. The new result will have far fewer rows, one per aircraft rather than one per flight. Open the result to see the total flight time for each aircraft across the quarter, along with a total count column showing how many flights contributed to each sum. Now let's add a second level of grouping. Perhaps you want to see not just the total per aircraft, but how that total breaks down across different flight categories. Go back into the template and add Category as a second Group Sum By field. With two grouping fields active, set the primary group by to aircraft/resource. This determines which field appears first and is used to visually separate groups in the output. Save the template and run it again. The new result breaks each aircraft down by category, so you can see exactly how many hours were flown under each flight category for each registration. Finally, let's look at displaying results as a graph instead of a table. Open the template again and change the display format to graph. A graph type option will appear. Choose bar chart, then save and run the report. Open the result and you'll see your data presented as a bar graph. You can switch to pie chart and run again for a different visual perspective. Regardless of the display format, the report always shows the column definitions and active filters at the top of the results page, so you always have a clear record of exactly what data the report was built on. Once you have results on screen, you have two export options available in the top right of the report view: Export CSV and Create PDF. Export CSV downloads the raw dataset as a comma-separated values file. This works for both table and graph result types. In both cases, it is the underlying data rows that are exported, not the chart image. The CSV includes a header row using your column labels and respects any column reordering you have applied by dragging columns in the table view. Values that contain commas, quotes, or line breaks are correctly quoted per the CSV standard. The file is named after your report template, for example, quarterly_report_report.csv. This is useful for further analysis in Excel or any other spreadsheet tool. Create PDF generates a formatted PDF document of the current report. For table results, the PDF is produced in landscape orientation and includes the report title, report type, the date and time it was generated, a summary of any active filters, and the full data table with styled headers and alternating row shading across as many pages as needed. For graph results, the PDF is produced in portrait orientation and captures the chart image at the top of the document, followed by the underlying data table below it, giving you both the visual and the numbers in one file. Both exports are available as soon as a result has data to show, and will be hidden automatically if the result contains no rows. The Reports feature gives you the tools to go from a simple flight list all the way to a polished, filtered, grouped summary or graph, all without writing a single line of code. Build your templates once and run them whenever you need fresh results.